Why did 70 million soldiers go to war in 1914? What could have driven so many nations into such a devastating conflict? In 1914, a single event sparked the Great War, a conflict that would change the world forever. The assassination of Archduke Franz Ferdinand of Austria-Hungary set off a chain reaction that no one could have predicted. On June 28, 1914, Gavrilo Princip, a member of the Black Hand, a Serbian nationalist group, assassinated the Archduke and his wife in Sarajevo, igniting the flames of war. This event triggered a series of diplomatic maneuvers and alliances that pulled countries into conflict, like a giant, tangled web of obligations and treaties. Germany, Austria-Hungary, and the Ottoman Empire formed the Central Powers, a formidable alliance. They faced off against the Allies France, Russia, and Britain, who were determined to counter the Central Powers' aggression. Austria-Hungary issued an ultimatum to Serbia, which led to a series of mobilizations and declarations of war, drawing more nations into the conflict. Trench warfare defined the brutal fighting, with soldiers enduring unimaginable conditions. Soldiers lived in muddy, rat-infested trenches for years, facing constant danger and hardship. Major battles like the Battle of the Somme, Verdun, and the Gallipoli campaign saw unprecedented levels of carnage and destruction. The impact on civilians was devastating, with millions displaced and countless lives lost. By 1917, the US joined the Allies, tipping the scales and bringing fresh troops and resources to the war effort. In 1918, the war finally ended with the signing of the Treaty of Versailles, but the peace was fragile. The repercussions of the war would be felt for decades, reshaping societies and economies. World War I reshaped the world map and set the stage for an even bigger conflict, World War II, as unresolved tensions and new grievances emerged. And that's what really happened in the Great War, a conflict that forever changed the course of history. After the Treaty of Versailles was signed in 1919, Europe faced the daunting task of rebuilding. The economic struggles and political instability that followed would have lasting impacts. The League of Nations was formed in an attempt to prevent future conflicts, but it struggled to maintain peace. The interwar period saw the rise of totalitarian regimes, setting the stage for the next global conflict. The economic depression of the 1920s and 1930s further destabilized the world, leading to social unrest and paving the way for World War II. The next video will explore what happened after the Treaty of Versailles and how it shaped the modern world. Stay tuned to learn more about this pivotal period in history. To understand the origins of World War I, we must delve deeper into the political tensions and nationalist movements that were brewing in Europe before 1914. Archduke Franz Ferdinand was not just a figurehead. His political influence and the internal struggles of Austria-Hungary played a significant role in the events leading up to the war. The Black Hand organization, to which Gavrilo Princip belonged, was driven by a fervent desire for Serbian independence and unification, reflecting the broader nationalist fervor in the region. The intricate web of secret alliances and treaties created a volatile environment where a single spark could ignite a continent-wide conflict. As nations mobilized their forces, early battles and skirmishes set the stage for the prolonged and grueling conflict that would follow. Life in the trenches was harrowing, with soldiers facing not only physical dangers, but also severe psychological stress and medical conditions like trench foot and shell shock. World War I saw significant technological advancements in warfare, including the introduction of tanks and the horrifying use of chemical weapons. The economic impact of the war was profound, with participating countries facing immense financial strain, leading to rationing and stringent resource management. Women played a crucial role during the war, taking on jobs in factories and serving as nurses on the front lines, significantly altering traditional gender roles. Propaganda was a powerful tool used by all sides to maintain public support for the war effort and to demonize the enemy. The war also had a significant impact on colonies, with colonial troops fighting in various theaters and post-war changes reshaping colonial relationships. The armistice of 1918 brought an end to the fighting, but the immediate post-war period was fraught with challenges, including political instability and economic hardship. The Treaty of Versailles imposed harsh penalties on Germany and redrew the map of Europe, but it also sowed the seeds of future conflicts. The long-term effects of World War I were far-reaching, leading to significant social and cultural changes and leaving a lasting legacy on the world. As Europe began to rebuild, the political landscape was forever altered. with new nations emerging and old empires collapsing. The interwar period saw the rise of new ideologies, including communism and fascism, which would shape the political landscape for decades to come. The global impact of World War I extended beyond Europe, affecting international relations and leading to the formation of new alliances and power structures. Reflecting on the causes and consequences of World War I, it is crucial to remember the lessons learned from the Great War to prevent future conflicts and to honor the memory of those who suffered and sacrificed. This expanded script provides a comprehensive overview of World War I, covering its origins, major events, and lasting impact, ensuring the video duration is extended to around 10 minutes.